Hello, I'm Dr Gareth Moore.
And I'm Laura Jane.
And we're puzzle and brain training authors, but in this video we're not writing puzzles, we're looking at this, Exit the Game, the Haunted Rollercoaster.
Ooh.
And it's very scary and also very zoomed in. And it's an exit game, which means that we are like an escape room game, going to have to work out how to solve each of the puzzles that we encounter along the way.
Now this is a 2-dot exit the game, which is as easy as it gets, right?
Yeah, they don't get any easier than that.
In theory.
Don't know what they do with the dot. Maybe the kids one. But
maybe.
What's interesting is that usually this just means that the game's slightly more linear. You don't get given stuff in a different branching way and keep track of what goes with what puzzle. But we'll see if that's true of this one or not. So let's start by seeing what the game's about.
Well, Gareth, dark passages, blood-curdling howls and gruesome creatures.
Welcome to Tuesday.
Lots of fun, right?
That at least was what you thought when you made a spur-of-the-moment decision to take a ride on the Haunted Rollercoaster at an odd little amusement park.
Odd little amusement park, such a bad start.
As you climbed into the rickety car with the number 533 on it and glanced at the gruesome portal in front of you, which resembles a giant gaping mouth, you felt a little queasy. It's true.
I'm guessing that's our giant gaping mouth.
Oh yeah, the teeth. I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
To your dismay, not another soul was to be seen and all was deathly silent. Too late. As if with a mind of its own, your car clattered off through the giant mouth and into the darkness within. Wait a minute. You've got into an abandoned ride at a fairground that you think looks scary and dodgy.
An odd little amusement park.
Suddenly you hear diabolical laughter and a tinny voice screeches into your ears.
Oh.
No,
yours was tinnier.
Welcome to my haunted roller coaster. It's not scary if it's not tinny. For you, there is no turning back. The door behind you is already locked. Only the bravest and cleverest will be able to find their way out again. How did the door close over the roller coaster track? Anyway, if you want to escape, you'll have to work together to solve all of my riddles, or you'll remain here forever as my creepy new attractions. Ha ha ha.
Okay, fine. That is quite spooky.
And then there are the usual game instructions in here, and I don't normally read these, but in the very last video recorded, which I don't know whether it will be the one just before this that's been uploaded, but it turned out instructions had changed and I needed to pay attention.
It turned out.
But on this one, I think they are standard instructions, and the most important bit here is you can start by opening the book and starting the game. There we go. Right, okay, so we're ready to go.
Right.
If I can
I'm ready to go. Are you ready to go?
So inside the box, we also have a piece of paper, which we're probably not meant to look at yet.
It doesn't say don't.
Origami paper, a decoder disc, which we will need, some instructions. But it kind of does so just set aside the strange objects. Bits of a monster, clearly. And the book that it said we could look anywhere in.
Haunted Rollercoaster.
Ooh, look at this.
Ooh.
This is a pack of exit game cards, and the first time ever that we've had, it's not wrapped in plastic.
I wonder if do you think this is an eco-initiative?
It is, it's wrapped in plastic.
It did have a little tab, I noticed, for you to be able to open it.
It's wrapped in plastic-coated paper. So the game pack consists of riddle cards, which reveal puzzles as we go.
For me.
That Laura will hold.
Thank you.
Some mini monster cards called War that I don't know the relevance of. We'll have to go look at the instructions in a minute.
I hope this is fun.
Answer cards, which you use to check our answers as we go and they progress the story. And then help cards with 2 clues and a solution for each puzzle, which is identified by a shape.
Lovely.
Hopefully we won't need those. I'll be able to have a look at instructions to see what
about
a mini
monster
card is. Yeah, because maybe that was a change.
That's new.
Here. 8 odd cards. What does it say to do with the odd cards? Yeah, it just says sort the cards into 3 decks. Riddle cards, answer cards, help cards, but there are in fact 4 decks. So and it doesn't mention the odd cards.
Here.
Yeah, but it doesn't mention them again. So the odd cards are set aside, obviously.
They sure are.
There we go, because that's the only option that's left.
That's all we got. Right, do you think we can open this book and look at it?
I think we can. It said we could look.
It's a gaping, spooky mouth.
And if I remember correctly, it said we could look at any page. Open the book. Oh no, I didn't say that at all. Completely wrong. Start the game on page 2. All right, fine.
Although that's probably where we would have started anyway.
It is true.
Realistically.
The Haunted Rollercoaster. That face doesn't match the mouth on the...
It doesn't match the same teeth. No,
it's
similar.
Not the same teeth. It's definitely a different illustration, isn't it? Now I want to know which Haunted Rollercoaster we've gone into.
Teeth? Right.
There's a picture on the back. There we go.
With a little alien on it. And that's an alien from... is that from The Gate Between Worlds? Maybe not.
I don't remember it, to be
honest.
Right, so it says important stop. So we were not meant to view the whole book, that's for sure. Let's get this out of the way. This is a decoder disc we'll use to check our answers as we go. But here we go. This is the start of the ride.
Yeah, it is.
And there's some narrative. This is a joke, right?
You ask yourselves, a little unsettled. Could you really be trapped in this dreadful place? And the only possibility of escape is to solve some strange riddles posed by an apparently insane amusement park ride conductor? This has to be a joke.
But all of a sudden, a cloud of fog, a loud crash. Your ride ends as abruptly as it started.
Oh no. Your train car won't budge another inch. Out of nowhere, something drops into your laps from above. A strange disc! You scream and cry out for help, but nothing happens for what seems like an eternity.
It turns out to be about 2 seconds. Eventually, you gather all your courage and climb out of the car. You walk back towards the entrance, but it is indeed locked.
Oh, well, it's always good to double check, isn't it? Cautiously, you feel your way along in the dark toward the door on the other side. It is secured with a combination lock, with a large cross displayed above it. The cross looks familiar, like something you saw on the disc. Could it be a decoder disc? I think it might be. But what 3 numbers could possibly be the right ones? In a panic, you try a few at random, which of course leads nowhere.
Suddenly, a ghost pops up on your left. With a shriek, you jump to the side and discover a card marked Riddle Card A.
Phew.
Luckily, the ghost has disappeared, but he has left behind a mysterious clock with little ghosts instead of numbers.
Cute.
Can you solve the clock puzzle and find the correct 3 numbers to open the accursed, door before you? Now, this is a clock of ghosts, and they've all got different expressions on their faces.
They do.
Here's the plus, and this is the decoder list.
There it is.
So we're looking for a 3-digit number to enter under the plus. And once we put that number in, it will reveal a number here to tell us what answer card to take. So this perhaps actually corresponds with the riddle disc. There are 10 symbols on the riddle disc, aren't there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know it was slightly off the camera, but there are 10. And on here there are probably 12, like on a clock.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is a clock, so it doesn't directly correspond with the riddle disc. From the text, I thought maybe it did.
It is a ghost clock. Should we turn this over and see what it
Yes.
says? Witching hour. You will smile when you understand that backwards goes the minute hand.
You know, it's a poem. You will smile when you understand that backwards goes the minute hand.
I think I read it out perfectly, appropriately as a puzzle. No,
Okay.
poem. Right. You will smile.
So key facts: witching hour is in bold. That's a heading. But smile and backwards are 2, and they are not headings. So presumably, smile and backwards. Are we giving? So this is 12 o'clock on a notional clock. If that's the top, right? Do we go back to the smile? So is it 9, 7, 3? I think it is. Don't you agree?
Yeah. Okay.
So let's. Laura always does this bit, but today I'm going to do it for the first one.
Oh my goodness.
Plus,
Pressure.
which I turned the longest way round. 9, 7, 3. So we dial in 9, 7, 3 into the decoder disc, and it reveals, as I say, a number in the middle. And then we see, by taking cards, whether we are right. So the first thing we'll do is take card 2, and that will, if we are possibly correct, show us a set of options. And we'll then go from there. So this is possibly correct. And where do we see the symbol? Well, I think because this is an easy one, they'll probably be in order.
Yeah.
So that's what I think the
And
instructions
it's got the symbol on it as well.
And it has the symbol, which helps. Sometimes you just see a picture and you have to see where that object appears.
You have to just guess.
23. Well, you shouldn't be guessing. You're only supposed to
You're never
take
supposed
something
to
once
guess.
you've seen it. Yes.
So true.
You have to guess how to solve the puzzle. But you're not supposed to guess beyond that. The door opens and the car rolls off again as if moved
Wait, you missed
by an
it. Says
invisible force.
clever. It was telling us we were clever.
Or we pulled the C lever. Clever! The door opens and the car rolls off again as if moved by an invisible force. You spring up with a sense of relief, but then the car starts going... Wait, why would you spring up when the car starts moving? Anyway, but then the car starts going faster and faster. No sooner do you think, hope this turns out okay, than real cards B and C fall into your lap. So wait a minute, I thought we stood up and got out of the car. We stood up anyway. I'm not sure this makes sense. B and C, I think I'm also focusing on the wrong thing, Seth.
Possibly. B and C. Let's
Right,
find out.
so let's
So
get
we're
rid of
done
this.
with that. So that was a nice, easy first puzzle.
That was a nice first puzzle.
Good demonstration of what's going on. Right, these are both for a square puzzle.
Well, it's quite a mean looking thing, isn't it? It's a compass with numbers instead of directions. So it does have north marked on, and they're both square, as you say. And this says car, but in a weird font.
533, but it looks a bit like
It could be a number in some way.
ES, maybe? East, south.
Or it could have been 353 at certain orientations.
Sure. Anyway, it says cut them out.
Yeah, and what's it
And
say
this
at the
says
bottom?
533 at the bottom.
Ah, but
And
it
it's
also
got
has...
the lines in a certain way.
Yes, it has west, south, doesn't it? So I guess we do need to cut them out. Probably we could survive without cutting them out.
No, it's not as fun.
All right, so we've cut them out.
Got them out. So it's 5 pointing that way.
With a red on the left. So that would be apparently a 4, right? So
Is this too obvious?
Well, we'll start with the obvious, and then if it doesn't work, we'll turn it away. So it's
Are
square
you in
with a
charge
4.
of the decoder disc today?
Well, just briefly.
Gosh, I don't know how to cope with this.
And then the 3s are different. So presumably it only matches... That matches that way.
Yeah.
This is
Give you
slightly
another
flawed.
4.
This is flawed, isn't it? Because otherwise we're just taking the red orientations. I think what would have helped here is that if I'd read that and turned to page 4 bit of the card out.
Let's turn to page 4.
Let's turn to page 4.
Yay!
Oh, look.
Oh, look.
This makes more sense with the story now as well.
It does.
So
okay.
there is some story we
There's
didn't
a bit
read.
of... Okay.
What on earth are we supposed to do with this riddle card, you ask yourselves as your car drives over a gigantic bone with a loud crunch.
Quite.
You've got to be kidding. One wheel after another falls off and rolls away. With a metallic screech, your car drags itself a little further along the tracks. Glowing sparks spray in all directions of the compass until your rattle trap comes to a stop just in front of the next door. You have no choice but to climb out and look for the wheels.
The front wheel is lying behind your car. The rear wheel is in front of the zombie. The middle wheel has rolled up to the door through which you passed, which, to your horror, is now locked again. You take a closer look at the wheels. Do you think they might help you break the next code? So, we've got an orientation for what the wheels used to look like. So the wheels used to look like this.
That's a lovely picture, isn't it?
I don't know, I'm kind of liking this guy. He looks sort of friendly.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
just looking
alright.
for the wheels
Don't like the
underneath
rest of it.
No, but that's okay.
I'm not into zombies, I'll be honest.
That's alright.
So we have a front wheel
So
lying
those-
right behind your car.
Those are the wheels as they were. So the front wheel is that one, right?
Yes, that's here.
So we'd put it like that.
And then the rear wheel is in front of the zombie. So that's
So that
here.
was the rear wheel. We'll put that like that.
And then the middle wheel is rolled up to the door through which you came, rather than which is now to your horror locked again. So that's where the wheels go. And now what do we do with this?
Now this has got to be to do with the compass, right?
Maybe we literally just take the numbers from it. Surely there's more to it than that. No, because you could just have taken the red bits, couldn't
Yeah,
you?
why would it be east, south, east?
I did like the idea of rotating them, but
Sam.
then the S could give us two different digits.
Are we
couldn't it?
over or undercomplicating this?
We're probably overcomplicating it. Also, it has diagonals as well. Are you supposed to roll them up to here?
You can't just take east,
Maybe it does just mean take the east location.
but that would be 6. It would just be 6, 3, 6, right?
Yeah, that doesn't feel right.
And also, you wouldn't really have needed to place them.
You wouldn't need to place them. You
At a
can
specific
obviously
orientation.
roll them, but how does that help us? Does it have any extraction clue? Do you think they might help you break the next code? Take a closer look at the wheels.
Is there anything on the other side?
Just the little card front that we cut them out from.
The fact that they're east and south feels significant.
I mean, yeah, but it could just also be 3 and 5.
They could. But then why give us a compass?
We haven't used the
With
east,
compass
south,
points
east,
on.
have we?
That's what I'm saying. So why give them to us if they're not useful?
Unless you combine the point here with this point and take the diagonals.
What?
I mean, that's north, but you could combine it with east to give us the northeast. And this is east, but you combine it with south to take southeast. And this is east, you combine it with north to give northeast. That just doesn't really help at all, though, does it? That's also a random guess, though. It doesn't really help.
Well, I feel confident that we've put these in the right places.
Yeah.
I just don't know what we're meant to do with them now.
So we can assume that the purpose of this is to know which wheel is which, right?
Yeah.
And we've identified which wheel is which, and we've cut them out. So I think we're finished with that.
And then we've matched them up as they've been. We've matched up the red lines to the red lines. I don't know how we're supposed to be extracting a number. Please can we take a hint?
Yeah, let's take a hint.
Okay, what does it say?
On riddle card B, you will see how card 533 looked before it went off the tracks and lost its wheels. You know where each wheel goes. Where each wheel goes, we've done that. This card, did you notice how the red lines on the wheels are next to the numbers? There's similar red lines on page 5. They might help you position the wheels correctly. You know, maybe there aren't numbers on the wheels after all. Maybe they're letters. Yes. Of course, the compass from riddle C must have an important role to play. How can you combine these two clues to form the code?
We don't know!
What does that even mean? Yes, we know that there's S, E and E. South, east and east. Is it literally just ignore the red lines? And just take east, south, east?
But that's what I did, 636, and that took
you
us to
did
here,
that.
yeah.
So what's the purpose of the red lines then? Is it
Absolutely no idea.
have 3 separate orientations?
Yeah, there's the
We've got
actual compass points.
There's orientations relative to the compass points. Then there's orientations for this one and this one, and for the original ones.
I don't get it.
So there's lots of different ways you could do it.
Let's see what it says. Are we being Wallies?
If you position the wheels with the red lines marked up,
Yeah.
the numbers will look like the letters W, S and E. Will they? Where does W come from?
I mean, that doesn't look like a W to me.
Yeah, I was never going to see that as a W. And then I haven't read the rest of the card, but presumably we take
Then we'll just take west,
south, and east
south,
off here.
east.
Well, I guess that's it. 4, 3, 6.
But you're meant to think of those as the same. Because it's told you that it's
It hasn't told you anything.
533. It has. It's on the first page. Or this one. Well, that says 533 like that. I'm sure it said it in different... Here. The number 533 on it. So I would say that because that is number 533, you're meant to think of those two things as the same symbol. Maybe we're just cross because we didn't get that, but that doesn't... Because they're meant to be the same, why would you not think that that was an E in the way that the other one is an E?
You could easily have drawn it slightly different. Anyway, no, it's a WSE apparently.
Let's do that then. 4, 3, 6 gives us 3.
Okay.
Didn't we already choose 3 for something?
21. Oh, that was dramatic. And it is correct. You open this door and escape the creepy monsters. They are creepy. The car can no longer be repaired, so you decide to follow the tracks on foot. And you find riddle card D and turn to page 6.
All right, so we will turn the page this time. Right, one riddle card D. There she is. Ooh. Oh my gosh.
All right, so Zoltan's books are small, I guess, but can be helpful nonetheless.
A rhyme.
Consider pages 7, 8, and use the scissors before it's too late.
This is actually 6.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, right. Okay, we'll come back to that then.
That's
You're
okay.
right. Still, everything is quite a mess. Time to rearrange, I guess. Then take another careful look, and you'll grow wiser. By the
By
book.
the book. Okay, so
we
I'm
have a
guessing we
picture.
cut those out.
Yeah, there's a star
We're making
here
our
and
own
a
little
star here.
book.
Oh, right, there's a book
Making our
here.
own little book.
And a book here.
That's
And this
okay.
says, do not proceed to page 9. And this is page 9
page
here.
9, that's
So
fine.
we can tear
We'll
this
take that
out,
out.
right?
Okay, I'm going to cut these out beautifully. Fast forward. Okay, it says Zoltan's books. I'm guessing we're making 2. There's volume 1 and volume 2.
And the page is numbered.
Yeah,
We have to work out. The brown ones go together and the grey ones go together, I assume,
I would
right?
guess so. Oh, how lovely. What a beautiful bit of crafting.
Right, well, there we go. Here's Zoltan's Book on Freedom, Volume 1.
Shall I... So I was going to say super
yeah,
glue this one,
that's-
staple this
This
one.
one as well, yeah.
Can I do it? Can I do it?
Yes, for sure.
Crafting.
This one has got colours
it.
on the back for each number because there aren't colours on the decoder disc.
There aren't colours on the decoder disc.
And yeah, so here we have.
Do you want to read the first one?
The one at the bottom here has the same colour as the top one on page 5 in both volumes. We need to work out a colour for each one, okay. If the top one is white, there is always an orange or yellow one on the page as well. This applies to both volumes. In both volumes, ghosts in the uppermost position are always white. The one in the middle here is yellow. Witches in the middle are green, regardless of the volume. If the same 3 creatures show up on 2 pages in the exact same order, they will have identical colours regardless of the volume. So we're getting some colours, and then we're getting numbers as a result. Okay, and what about volume 2?
Volume 2. Here you see a vampire, a witch, and a skeleton. The one at the top here is the same as the one at the top of page 5 in this volume, only brown instead of red. There is only one black creature in both volumes. The one in the middle here is yellow. Vampires are never yellow in either volume. In this volume only, all creatures at the bottom are purple. In both volumes, all witches at the bottom have the same colour. What?
Right, so we can start by... Well, there's this picture here, but maybe we don't need the picture much. In both volumes, ghosts in the uppermost position are always white. So we've got white here.
In the same position as what? What did it say?
Ghosts in the uppermost position are always white.
Oh, I've got one here. Is that a ghost? Do you think that's a ghost?
It's definitely a ghost.
I'll put that here then.
Okay. And then, what else?
What else have you
The
got?
top one is white. There's always an orange or yellow on the page as well.
Ooh.
So this has got an orange or yellow.
So orange, yellow, same. Okay.
And this has got an orange or yellow. All right, what instructions have you got in your book?
So mine says, here you see a vampire witch and skeleton. The one at the top here is the same as the one at the top of page 5 on this volume, only brown instead of red.
Okay,
So
so
is that
vampire
brown?
is brown, yeah.
But on the top of page 5, yes, this one's red.
Okay,
And then it says there's only one black creature in both volumes.
okay.
Okay.
We'll have to try and remember that.
The one in the middle here is yellow.
Okay, you write that in then.
Easy peasy.
Vampires are...
Never yellow in either volume.
All right, so hang on, here's a vampire, and one of these is orange or yellow. Oh, right.
And vampires are never yellow.
Well, it could be, so it's either it's orange...
Or the skeleton's yellow.
Or the skeleton's orange or yellow. Hang on, is that... What about the other one? That doesn't affect that one, okay.
And then my next one is, in this volume only, all creatures at the bottom are purple.
Okay, great, right, I'll write that in then.
Great. Mine's easier than yours. Purple. Purple.
How do you use that?
I've got a whole page here filled in, not a competition, but I would win. Purple, which means that this person is either orange or yellow. Great.
All right, so I've got here, the one in the middle here is yellow. Let me fill that in. So I've used the orange-yellow rule on this page.
Great.
The one in here is yellow. Witches in the middle are green, regardless of the volume. Witches in the middle are green. Have you got any witches in the middle?
Yeah.
Well, it's green then.
But is that in my volume or both volumes?
Regardless of volume.
Or which is in the middle of green? Okay, fine.
Right, if 2 pages are the same, it says, the same 3 creatures show up on 2 pages in the same order, they will have identical colours. Have any got the same
in
pages?
the same order?
Yeah, in the same order. So you've got vampire, witch.
Vampire, witch, skeleton. Have you
Let's
got
just
that?
see if I've got that here. You can then check your book afterwards. No, next one.
Then I've got vampire, skeleton, ghost.
Nope.
And then I've got ghost, skeleton, witch.
I think I do have that. Yes. So that should be white,
Yours
yellow,
is purple.
white, yellow, purple. Okay, we can complete that then.
But it also says here, in both volumes, all witches at the bottom have the same colour. So you would have had purple anyway, because mine's purple.
Okay, white, yellow. That's yellow in the middle there.
Oh, yes, okay. I've got yellow.
All witches at the bottom of purple, did you say?
All witches at the bottom of the same colour,
Oh,
and my
one's
witch is purple.
Okay. So we've got pleased quite a lot of it.
Mine's done.
It's yours done.
Mine's done. So what else are you missing?
The one at the bottom here is the same colour as the top one on page 5 in both volumes.
So have you done the top one on page 5?
I have not.
But I have, and it's red.
The one at the bottom here, okay, is red. And so in which case, I only had orange left for this, so that's orange. And then I've got one left to fill.
Which is what?
A ghost. Oh, there's one black in both volumes, didn't it say?
Ooh.
So it's got to be him.
I don't have a black one.
Yeah, but your text, yeah, exactly, it's got to be this one, right? It said there was one black.
I didn't know if it meant there's only one black creature in both volumes. Okay, fine. Great.
So that was black, the leftover one. So we've identified a colour.
Yeah, now what?
So we've got 3 colours. And those 3 colours, what's on the back page of your one, by the way?
Nothing. D, E, K. So we'll take the colours that correspond to these letters, because all those colours are next to a letter, aren't they? I've got K, you must have D and E.
I've got black.
And then E must be
black, white.
Black, white, and I've got K, which is yellow. So black, white, yellow, and that
which
would give us
9, 4, 3.
9, 4, 3.
Okay, that was a rather involved puzzle.
That was very involved.
I've got little keys now.
9. Did that very convoluted way. 9, 4, 3, and that gives us 13. Unlucky for some. Is it lucky for us? And we do have a little book. Hooray.
Did you do that? 9? What was the answer?
Did I say, is it 9, 4, 3?
Yeah.
18.
I'm really confused now. 18.
18.
All right. And it was on this thing here.
We're only 3 in.
5.
Been doing this for ages.
We have actually been doing it for ages. And that is correct. Zoltan's shrine opens with an unearthly scream.
Riddle card. E is spit out.
Twee.
You hear a soft whispering. What's about to happen is not for the faint of heart.
Take the riddle card from the deck. You may look more closely at page 9.
Okay, we will. Okay, I like our little books. Now I want to make loads of little books.
Right, this is now
Get rid of
falling
that.
apart, this book, because of the fact we tore out a page.
Because we borrowed it.
So I'm having trouble turning that over, but this is page 9, I think, yes.
Yay.
And it's got lots of numbers and footprints on it.
All right, and we'll have a look at riddle card E. The mysterious stranger. On page number 9, a track you see. But just whose footprints could these be? Searching here and searching there. The answer seems to lie elsewhere. Not on a disc in cards or a book. Don't even bother with a look. Strange items too you can ignore. Don't waste your efforts anymore. Oh, who can this stranger be? Go and search courageously. Once your search is successful, check the track. Now, can you say the riddle's cracked? I feel that we really fell apart in the rhyme scheme on the last lines there.
You're right. So a track you'll see, but whose footprints? We don't care. The answer seems to lie elsewhere. Okay, not on a disc, in cards or a book. Don't even bother with a look. So that suggests it's the box, because we haven't mentioned the box. Strange items too you can ignore. So this is the top of the box, and where is the bottom of the box here? Oh, in the bottom of the box, I've noticed these and an exit sign.
They'll be exciting for
Let's
later.
get rid of that. What's on the underneath? I don't see footprints. Let's look in the actual bottom of the box. Oh, ooh.
Gross.
There's a spider there.
I don't know if we're supposed to have found that yet.
Probably not. But we don't need that at the moment. Where are footprints that we're supposed to be finding? This guy really has got dodgy eye problem.
Don't like his eyes. Don't like him.
It implies, because it's eliminated everywhere except the box, that we should be looking on the box, don't you think?
What does it say?
Yeah, I mean, I actually don't know what we're looking for. We've got an ABC here for footprints. I've got number 795061324 and 2 again around the outside here. And presumably we're not allowed to look in the rest of the book yet. Yes, it says do not turn the page. And it says, where does it say not to look? Not on cards, not on a disc or book. Don't even bother with a look.
Actually, what is on the back of the decoder disc? I'm just...
Searching here and searching there. The answer seems to lie elsewhere.
I'm naughty and I just looked in this book. I know it's a book. It does say, one mysterious stranger not pictured.
What?
So as part of the strange items, it says, one mysterious stranger not pictured.
What's that referring to?
Well, we're looking for a mysterious stranger.
Oh.
So they're somewhere.
It means a spider. It does mean the spider.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I reckon that's the mysterious stranger.
Oh, it's not a footprint. Is that the bottom of their body? Their body goes like that. It was the spider, you're right. And then one of their legs points to a number.
We found it right away.
Yay!
We just didn't realise. It's very cleverly disguised as a footprint. So the spider's body is pointing at the 2, and then for B, which comes next, clearly, it's pointing at the 9. So 292. This is the mysterious stranger. Lovely. Let's get rid of that.
I liked that.
I don't like the spider, though.
You don't like spiders. All right, well, fair enough.
292.
292. 24.
All right.
That's so funny that we found it.
I don't mind spiders, but
they're good for ecosystems.
it's gate 7.
Gate 7.
You were so brave.
Thank you. I thought so.
That spider was really scary. But you better put it out of your little mind because you have to keep going.
Boo.
Your path leads you through the metal gate. But before you go through, you notice a riddle card F is stuck to the back of the lock. Take it from the deck and then turn to page 10.
If I had £1 for every time riddle card F was stuck to the back of a lock I was trying to get through, I wouldn't have any pounds at all. Anyway,
Page
there you
10's
go.
on the back of there.
It is.
I don't know if it's opposite something though. Yes, it was opposite
Infected
11.
Jellyfish.
It was opposite 11 before we tore the book apart.
Before we ruined everything.
Yeah.
Riddle card F. Ooh.
Let's open this book up again, actually. And put it back where it belongs here.
Oh dear, we're supposed to say this. I-T... Bird.
Well, that sounds like 80, kind of. I'll just put this page back where it was before we tore it out. Tore out the other page. So this is the riddle card we've just taken, right?
It is the riddle card we've just taken.
Okay. Behind the grate lies your next challenge. You are standing in a spooky laboratory.
I was expecting that to rhyme, but it really doesn't.
Yeah. A little to your left, you see a strange aquarium with glowing jellyfish and a locked lid.
Ooh.
The sign reads, infected jellyfish does not bode well. Yet instinctively you know you cannot escape the haunted roller coaster without opening the lock and retrieving the little key.
Classic.
At the bottom of the aquarium, at the bottom of that page, there's a code, infected jellyfish, but not each letter doesn't always have the same number. For example, this E is a 4, this E is an 8. And then on the opposite page, there's a floating head. That's nice. Always good to see. And a moon puzzle.
Yeah, these are different puzzles, aren't they?
Yeah, so I'm assuming we don't need that for now.
I'm assuming we start with that
We'll focus with the triangle.
Which is what we've
puzzle.
got.
So we have an I. Well, there's an I in infected. There's 2 I's, in fact. There's a 7 and a 7. They're both 7s.
Okay, so it's I...
T.
T.
Because it's a golf T. And the T is 0. So
0.
7, 0. And then a J.
Oh,
That is an
well
American
done.
blue jay. It's not, you don't get those in
Mr.
Britain.
Ornithologist over here.
9.
What are we going? 7...
0. 9.
709, and that gives us 15. Wow, J I would have really struggled with on site.
15. I used to think that's what it is.
I back you.
Jellyfish bowl,
Infected
20.
jellyfish. Jumping cards.
But not jumping jellyfish.
Well done.
The aquarium opens with a gentle crank. You fish out the key without getting stung.
Yeah.
And use it to open the wooden chest in the laboratory. Inside you find the strange body parts. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. And the 2 riddle cards, G and H. Take the strange body parts and the riddle cards and look at page 11. It didn't say not to look at page 11 before specifically. It doesn't have that stopped in.
That's all right. We quickly established that it was no good to us. Right, we need
6
strange body parts.
1, 2, 3. It does say to push these out before you start, but we never do that. We always push them out as we go. 5, 6. There we go.
In the name of tidiness. Oh, I guess we're going to put them together in a specific order.
Now, do any of them have push outs? This certainly has N. Oh, it's different. N and T. Okay, well, so what do those cards say?
Wow, this first one says, screw loose, was it an accident? Maybe a jinx. Amongst the pieces, can you find the link before they entomb them forever? Instruct Frankenstein's monster to show you the truth, but first, you must put him together. Can you connect the dots? Welcome to Frankenstein's laboratory. Alas, this attraction is currently out of order. You will first have to screw the monster back together again, but be careful, it will only work if it is reassembled exactly according to the correct template. Unfortunately, the illustration has been lost. Go search for and find the template.
All right. So I thought, when I first read this, that we were going to be... So the cards are all double-sided, so there's obviously a lot of different ways of putting it together. I always thought we were going to be spelling these words as we put it together. Jinx, and then tomb, and instruct, and somehow we were going to find things. So there's some letters already marked on here, I and C, but does it... There is a picture of it on the box somewhere.
There is a picture of it on the box somewhere. On the back.
On the back of the box, yeah. Maybe that's the template.
Yeah, maybe that's the template.
I think it is, because it's already assembled, right?
Yeah.
And then maybe we have to do it so we spell... Well, that just shows us the orientation, right? Maybe we then... Can you read the letters on here?
No, there's no letters on there, so maybe we do it according to that orientation, and then we join up those letters, the letters of jinx and entomb, that we can see.
Yeah, maybe that picture gives us a unique way of doing it, because maybe the pictures aren't... They're the same, both... No, it moves the red stain. So the red stain goes on the right.
Yeah.
And the arm with the wristwatch goes this way, as opposed to pointing up, which it clearly doesn't. So we've got the template there.
Okay.
And then we've got the other arm, which faces up, right?
Yeah.
So it's got to be here.
He is in disco mode.
And we've got his trousers, which have a patch on. And where's the patch?
Patch is on the right.
And then we've got boots. And there's a red stain, which goes on the left, which forces the other one, because they face out, don't they?
Yeah.
So now we've got the thing assembled. And now we have Jinx, which is J. Where's I? J-I... NX. So
that gives
a 4.
A nice 4. What's this on? What puzzle is this? The moon. I'm going to put this in the decoder disc under the moon.
So we've got 4 first.
4. Yeah.
And then we've got entomb.
Ooh, good
which
word.
Is E-N-T-O-M-B.
5.
5.
Do you agree?
Yeah, I do. And finally we've got instruct, which is I-N-S-T-R-U-C-T.
6.
Yes, 6. I agree.
Good.
Right.
And that gives us 29.
Okay, let's take 29. See if Frankenstein's monster has been pleased with this result.
That's top right.
There's the moon here, so it's
the
8.
Mundo. I feel good about this.
Perfect. You know your way around monsters.
So true.
Which is a good thing, because as you open the door, you find yourself standing before a giant labyrinth made out of tracks and with a lot more monsters.
Oh, no.
But don't worry, these little monsters are fluffy and completely harmless. One of them even greets you with little card I.
Lowercase I.
Take it from the deck and then turn to page 12.
Yay!
Let's get rid of Frankenstein and turn to page 12.
Yay!
Ooh.
These
Here
are
are the
fun.
monsters. And I think these are on those extra cards that were in the box as well.
Oh yeah, maybe. This says top on it. Interestingly.
There's actually text at the bottom here as well, which suggests an orientation. Here, look, it says TLB, RTB.
Yeah.
Oh, they've all got writing on.
Yep.
What does this card say, Laura?
It says, in the labyrinth of the shaggy monsters, only one door can be opened. Can you see the path to the one correct door? What do you think the meaning of the coloured banners might be?
And C is, shaggy monsters is in bold, C is in bold, and that's it. So it's where they're looking. They are all looking different directions.
Bottom, top.
Okay, is there a top on here, other than the fact that this text is oriented? Well, let's orient it with the text. Start, it says here. I think we're just following the directions, right? We're just following the way they look. Well, in which case it's to have a monster's facing us.
Or are you following like this is these are all the
Top,
colours
left,
of the
bottom.
monsters.
So TLB, RLB is right, left, top, bottom, isn't it?
Yeah.
Say, yeah. Well, we can draw a
Is
path.
this us? What's the path doing?
It's where the eyes are looking.
Oh, I see.
Oh, dear. If I got that right, then we have top, right, left on blue. But what does that mean? So this doesn't already trace a path which looks like a number or anything.
Yeah.
So I think we need 3 digits. One is top, one is right, one is left. And you would say it was number blue ones in the top row, perhaps, which is 0, and right, which is 0, and left, which is 0. I doubt the answer is 0, 0, 0. And it says shaggy monsters. Are some of them shaggy and some of them not shaggy?
And there are 3.
Look, they've got different numbers
3.
on. They've got different numbers of shagginesses at the bottom.
Oh, I see. I was going to say there are 3 blue monsters as well. So is it the top one, which is 0, which has got no fronds, right, which has got
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fronds.
6.
And the left, which has got 2.
2.
So everything is 0, 6, 2.
I think so
agree
too.
with you.
Well
yeah.
done. I don't know if I had got there on my own. 0.
That's why it's just all these things as a team.
Teamwork makes the dream functional. 28.
All right. Could be right.
Could be
and
right.
we saw it on these doors.
Skewered door.
4.
Yes.
Let's get rid of that. 4. Great. You made it to the proper door and reached the next room as the soft wind blows riddle cards J, K and L towards you.
Ooh, classic.
You must be close to the exit. Just as you gather your courage. What the? Do. This thing seems awfully hungry.
Oh no.
Take the riddle cards from the deck along with a strange folded sheet of paper, then turn to page 14. These remind me of the Monster Munch monsters.
Oh, I
we
think
need
they
this
give
piece of
slightly more
paper.
Pac-Man vibes, but I see what you're saying.
When I was a kid, I won a massive Monster Munch
It's giving Honey
model,
Monster.
like, literally taller than me.
Fun.
In yes, Honey Monster, you're right, but that's
You know?
different again.
Anyway,
in a
different
competition, a
brands.
Whiz and Chips comic. There we go.
Wow. I don't even know what that means.
Well, it used to exist. They used to sell all these comics in Britain that were... Anyway, never mind about that.
No, I was interested.
Right. Oh, well, I used to have... My brother used to read Buster, and I used to read Whiz and Chips.
Oh.
And then they all started closing down all these
Is that
comics.
different to the Beano?
The Beano is the only surviving one, I think. Right, so we need to turn to page 14 as well.
Let's do that.
This is what we were, like,
Yay!
ignoring.
Little shop of horrors. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, written by Alan Menken.
Audrey too.
Yeah, I went to saw a performance by Alan Menken in London recently. He played a load of his
amazing.
hits and stuff on the piano. It was absolutely amazing. One of the
They're
best
all
things I've ever been
hits.
to.
They're all
He's
hits.
just phenomenal.
That is my favourite musical of all time, Little Shop of Horrors.
Really?
This is not sponsored by Little Shop of Horrors, but my life could be.
Feed-in schedule for Carnivora.
fun.
Push the food deep into her maw.
Oh.
Be careful not to lose your paw. The insect crawls like in a fit. The mouth stays shut when eating it. Start with just 3 flies you find. How many spiders are left behind? And now 4 beetles, if you dare. How many worms will she now spare? Wood lice she gets. Quantity 7. How many moths remain ungiven? So I think I know what we're doing here.
Okay, great.
Some origami.
There is a bit of that. I feel like we're going to make one of those little, like a friend finder type thing.
Yeah, those jump,
Yeah. Used to love
things.
those.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, fun.
So do you want to fold it or shall I?
You can fold it if you want. There she is. Feed me, Sheila. Right. So we've got the Carnivora. So now we have to actually solve the puzzle, Gareth. Right.
Feed me. Ooh.
So I think we have to...
Put that in its mouth. Don't you think?
Yes.
Ooh.
The first one says, start with just 3 flies you find. How many spiders are left behind? So how do we...
Sorry, I should pay attention to the puzzle.
If you would, that would be great.
So first of all, 3 flies you find, how many spiders are left behind? Does it have to eat 3 flies?
Yeah.
And how many spiders are still left out?
Yeah.
Should
So
we
I'm
put-
guessing...
Is that the 3 flies you put in there?
I think there are 3 flies in there.
But couldn't you do 3 flies, for example, like that as well? Isn't there some multiple ways of doing it? Maybe not.
Can you get all 3 flies? No, I don't think you can.
Okay, so we put it in that way then. It gets 3 flies, right?
So
How many spiders? So I think it has actually eaten all
2.
3 flies. 2 spiders,
This
yeah.
is, and I'm going to do the diamond puzzle here.
Okay.
2, lovely.
And then you have 4 beetles. How many worms will she now spare? Where are the beetles? The blue ones, right? Mm-hmm. Put it this way, yeah?
Yeah.
Or maybe not. That's 5 beetles.
I think you can...
Can we put it in diagonally?
Yeah, if you hold it, if you pinch those together, I was going to say if you do it like that.
Ooh.
Then you've got 4 beetles there.
Yeah, so how many... What?
How many worms? 3.
Oh, the orange ones. 1, 2, 3. Yes, okay.
Yes.
And now wood lice.
Do you agree that they're
7
worms?
wood lice. And how many moths remain? The wood lice are those.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it going to eat all of those?
I think it's probably going to be over this corner, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
If you put the corner in, yeah.
Like that, do you think?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I reckon like that.
Yeah. And then 2 moths remain.
Where are the moths? Oh, yeah, here. 1 and 2, yeah.
Yeah.
This is quite an insect-heavy puzzle. Well, I know they're not all
One
insects.
for the entomologists. Usually we're into etymology, but here we're into entomology. 11.
That's 11.
Did you enjoy that?
I mean, I was pretending I knew what entomology and etymology
Bugs and words.
differences were.
Bugs and words.
Oh, right. Yes, I knew that. 11. It might be right. Dramatically
might be
turning
right.
it slowly. Where's the chest?
Don't know. Here.
Oh, there.
Dither.
So it's 26, which is near the back.
Yay.
It could be right, and it is right.
Yay.
Fortunately, this horrible plant only eats the disgusting creepy crawlies.
Oh.
As the
Well,
plant
that's-
settles down again after her meal, riddle cards M, N, O, P, Q, and R, that's 6 of them, slide out from under one of her leaves. Take these riddle cards from the deck. There we go.
Okay.
So we'll say goodbye now. Bye.
Bye. Bye, Audrey. Audrey 2. Okay.
It was actually called Carnivora.
Carnivora.
Yeah.
Ooh. Saviour. Gosh. These look fun.
Right, what have we got here? So we've got a picture of a exit with a chest. Maybe we don't need that. So these are the gruesome foresome. Unfortunately, they're not standing in the proper place to frighten our visitors. Please return the gruesome foresome to their proper place. The boss's assembly instructions might be helpful here. And what I remember is that cut out in the box.
Yep.
So perhaps it's relevant. Here's the bottom of the box, and
I think
this
you're
in the middle
absolutely right.
here had some cut out places. So I reckon we're putting them in here in some order.
And I think, for example, that's going to look like a 4 when it's cut out. And that's going to look like something else. Once
When
we
they
put them
overlap.
next to each other, yeah.
So it reads assembly instructions when you cut them out.
Okay.
Cut out along the dash lines, find and cut into the mounting device. Mount in the correct sequence. The names might be helpful here. So that suggests we're doing it either, that suggests we're doing alphabetical order, doesn't it?
Possibly.
Well, we've got Icarus, Xavier, Edmund, and you've got Thomas?
Thorold.
Ah, Thorold,
That obvious name.
So on the box here are these little cutouts, which I'm going to
You can do this.
stab with a
Finally
knife.
can use your pen knife.
I'm going to cut it little slits so we can use them. Let's tuck that in better. They're all slightly offset to the right, but that doesn't matter because I've been fairly consistently bad.
They need to be equally poor.
Yeah, I think they're all equally off to the right, so I think that works.
Am I going to be disappointed
And
when
this
I
presumably
finally
gives us
look
an
at your
orientation
handiwork?
for looking at them. Yes, you probably are, to be honest.
Right, there's one.
You've cut these out very neatly. So if
Well-
we're doing them alphabetically, then Thorold would be the penultimate one here.
Icaros.
He would look like that. Hello, Thorold.
Icaros flowing too close to the sun.
So I feel that alphabetical order is the likely ordering. Please return the gruesome foresome to their proper place. The boss's assembly instructions might help. Assembly instructions. This just says the boss. I don't think we're spelling anything with the first letters, are we? Oh yeah, exit. The 4 letters, they begin with E-X-I-N-T.
They sure do.
So Thorold is the last one. That's why it says exit here. It's to catch you out. It's a clever way of telling you the first letters. So we've got X and E, and then you're presumably cutting out I, which is Icarus, right?
Icaros.
So we'll do that, and then we'll stick them in, and hopefully it looks like that maybe the shadows, the gaps between them will form numbers, in which case the fact that I have stuck those slots kind of chaotically into the box is perhaps less helpful than it might be. On the other hand, it's a good thing you're cutting them out very neat. That is so neat, look at that.
Thank you so much.
Very neatly
This
cut
one's
out.
easier. This will be
This
much
is an
faster.
I.
Edmund. I've got to cut off Edmund's little Mohican, and he just looked like a gorgeous little soul.
That's going to be a 5 in that gap, isn't it?
Do you think? So, Xavier looks pretty chill.
You can put the last one in.
I want to. Thanks, Xavier. But look at what we've got.
Right, so let's just move
What
him
can
over.
you see? 1.
It's 1, 2, 5, isn't it? In the gaps.
Yeah.
We've got 1, 2,
2 and a bit.
5.
And a bit.
I think it's 125.
I agree that it's 125, but it's a shame that there are bits at the bottom.
Oh, you mean the bits between them?
Yeah.
It's clearly 125.
Let's go with that.
I think it's 125.
Don't they look happy?
They do look very happy, actually.
125.
What are getting on with their day job?
Under the full moon.
To open this door here.
The silvery moon.
It's an L.
25.
Very lovely.
Thank you.
25 here.
105. Come on down.
It could be right, and it's on this chest here, 17.
So it is.
And is it correct? I feel it must be, because what else is it going to be if it isn't that?
So. Yay! It looked good. It looked good. It doesn't have a big red cross on it. Yes.
Wicked fast.
Wicked fast.
You open the chest and find riddle card S inside. Take it and get ready for the final sprint to the last door.
Okay. Right, I've got a bit of tidying up to do
It didn't say to turn the page.
Didn't say to turn the page. It didn't. Let's turn over riddle card S.
Let's get rid of that.
Join the search party if you dare, looking for the pumpkin of terror.
The pumpkin of terror.
The eyes that glow, the mouth that burns. Search behind that which turns.
Once you find it, though it might seem strange, the pieces must be rearranged.
Ooh.
You'll need them no more, so don't you worry. But the pumpkin you will, so hurry, hurry. Once he spits the answer card back, go look and take it from the deck. So join the search party, look at the pumpkin of terror, the eyes that glow, the mouth that burns. So hang on, let's put that on the camera.
He's in here.
He's inside the disc, because it says
we can take it apart. So I'm gonna.
Pieces must be rearranged. Search behind that which turns, which clearly clues the decoder disc. So there is. Oh, we can assemble him.
We sure can.
Right.
There he is.
So.
And then it
pieces must be rearranged. Need them no more, so don't you worry. But the pumpkin you will. So hurry, hurry. Once he spits the answer card back, go look and take it from the deck.
How do we know what's the top?
Well, there's an arrow on it.
Yeah, but what's it pointing to?
The symbol L.
Oh, I see. So that's there.
So we're pointing to an arrow. We've made the pumpkin in the picture. We pointed the arrow at the L, and we have 14 shown through the middle. So that's probably the answer, isn't it?
Spooky, spooky pumpkin.
And is that the final puzzle in the set? We think it is.
So.
And it's on the door here to get out. Wait, what was the last one? That was on the box. Now on the door with the light chinking through it.
Running away from
12. Is this correct? Yes.
Yay!
Phew. You did it.
We did it.
The door bursts open and you finally make it outside.
Hey.
But you hear something scurrying right behind you. You catch your breath and fight an urge to flee in terror. When it hits you, it's just the 8 little shaggy monsters following you. Of course, you can't resist taking them home with you. As a reward, you may take riddle card T and the 8 monster cards. Share the monsters among yourselves and play around a mini monster war with them before taking them home.
Oh, lovely.
What's card T?
Mini monster war is here.
It's instructions to play a game.
Mini monster
and it presumably
war.
uses these 8 top trumps cards.
Oh my gosh, cute!
Is what they are, isn't it?
Oh, I love them. Oh, I love them very much. Do you have a fave?
No.
They all look really
Not that
upset.
one.
Why are they so sad?
Well, I mean, Inky, they all look a bit unhappy.
They look
I
really
guess the
worried,
orange,
don't
red
they?
ones, I don't know. Well, there we go. We've solved that game. We don't need to read
Yay.
instructions, but I will put them on screen here. You can freeze it and read them if you really want.
There you go.
There we go. Right, so what do you think of that game?
Yeah, I liked it. Although that puzzle with the compass points,
Oh, right at the start.
such a lot of ways that puzzle could be misinterpreted that I think it was almost unfair. Like, obviously the fact that it was meant to be so simple kind of tripped us up. I really liked this.
Oh. Hello, it's
There she
me.
is.
I'm the monster. Oh, what a ventriloquist skills I have. Look at my mouth not moving. Yes, it's like uncanny, really, to be honest.
Yeah. Anyway, rest of it I thought rattled through like a two circles puzzle game might do. Lots of straightforward things, got everything in the right order. There weren't overly challenging puzzles in there, were there?
No, I think actually, to be honest, on that puzzle, the fact that you had so many different elements to put together made us think it was more complex than it was.
Yeah, I think that's what I mean. And then
Didn't need to be so elaborate.
yeah, and the rest of the puzzles had fewer moving parts, I would say, apart from obviously this one. Which
Yeah,
had little
although I
moving
think that
parts.
was quite tricky.
I liked
You were
the
very
little
confident.
books though.
Yeah, that was fun.
Really
putting those
liked
together.
those. That was
Yeah.
fun. I like like a good logic puzzle, bit of elimination.
Well, there we go. If you solved this yourself, do let us know how you got on, whether you
Yes.
enjoyed it, whether you didn't enjoy it.
Did you see
whether-
West where we saw East?
Did you get stuck on that second puzzle, or was it just us? It may have just been us, to
Could
be
just be
honest.
us, you never know.
And maybe you were watching and thought, well, that's obvious too. In which case, do let us know. Please write down in the comments what you thought.
Were
We'd
you
love to
yelling at
read
the
your
screen?
comments, don't we? Also, if you enjoyed the video, please do like it. Even if you didn't enjoy it, like it anyway. Why
Do
not?
it.
And if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, it would be great to have you along. So do feel free to click that as well, please. But otherwise, I think pretty much all that remains until we see you in either a future or past video is for me to say goodbye.
And for me to say goodbye.
Take care.
Bye.